Hey Konzami, and welcome back to another YouTube video. It's been a while. How we doing? So as you can tell by the title, in today's video, we are doing a massive, like when I mean massive, I mean a massive makeup update. If you go back on my channel, you will see an update, like a makeup collection video. Not as big as this video. So anyway, let's roll the intro, if I still have one. Let's get straight into the video. Okay, so to start off with, we are gonna start with my everyday makeup case. Now, I couldn't quite fit everything in here, so that is one thing that isn't in here. So this is the Made by Mitchel. I don't know if it's per lesson or what, but it's the one from the ski collection. We're starting with Made by Mitchel. Well, I only have a drawer dedicated to Made by Mitchel. So we have the Bronzed Motel palette, which if you look at this side, I either go for Caramel Cup or Honestly Warm, and if I want a contour, I'm gonna go for Coffee Beans or a little dab of Deep Indulge. No, that's too dark. Or Box of Ruffles and Ready or Not. But you only want to lightly tap into these, because when I tell you guys, let me just swatch one, because I don't want you guys to think I'm lying. Like I haven't even touched this shade yet. When I tell you guys, these are so pigmented. Like, these can go on. That's just me blending it out with my finger, isn't it? We're going to go back in with the same shade. Like, you could clearly see I done just... It was like 1 or 2 swipes, and it... it came out so pigmented. So you don't want to do the mistake I done if you have the bronze book and swirl it around for about half a minute. But literally the bronze book, I feel like because stuff like this is so pigmented, it will last you years. Even though the bronze book, the recommended time to keep open is 12 months, so do not concede over 12 months. I have to say that for my purposes only. So, yeah. Me personally, I keep these things until they run out. Like, I've had eyeshadow palettes for years. You know what you do fit, but you didn't copy it from me. That's all I'm going to say. Next up is I've got a blush on you, a blush book. Now, this is a blush book number 2. I don't know why it's so dirty. Like, I haven't used it for like a week though. Literally, these are so pigmented as well. Just like the bronze book, all you need to do is a tiny bit. If I have some, I'm going to bring some pictures up of this bronzer. Especially this one and this one. And these on my cheeks when I used way too much. So they're the only palettes I have in my everyday. But next up is my setting sprays. I have the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray Party All Night Stay All Day and the Milk Hydro Grip Setting Spray. Now these two setting sprays, like, I'm currently running low on this, so can't wait for payday. Now, I love this setting spray. Like, it's so refreshing and everything. And this milk one, it just sticks to your face. Like, well, no, it don't stick to your face. You know what I mean? It's like the Hydro Grip Primer. It's very sticky and tacky, and it's quite nice, actually. Like, some of these things are really expensive. So, if I know any dupes, I'll let you guys know. This is the Made by Mitchel Lip Frost Intense Lip Balm. Now, it's something I do personally, just to get my lipstick looking that extra snatched. I put lip balm, lip oil, lip gloss, no, not lip gloss, lip scrub on before I start my makeup. Not preferably lip scrub, and then with the lip balm and lip oil, I take it off just before I'm about to put my lipstick on, so it's still on there, and my lips are still looking smooth and everything. Literally, ignore the room. New room tour, but I've got things that I've got to add in and put out. Next up is my Boots Ingredients Hyaluronic Acid. So, I used to suffer with dryness here, and I tell you now, this works like a charm. After 2 weeks of using it with my makeup or without my makeup, like, actually, I need to put a bit on. No, actually, I'll leave it till after the video. I don't have any dead skin now, like, no dead skin. Zoom in, zoom out, do what you need to do. Next up is, this is only a little tester. The Charlotte Tilbury Magic Cream. I haven't got the full size yet, but some people say it's really, really fucking good. Like, I think it's good, but then other people are saying, oh, it's only a cream. Like, why are you going to pay £100 for a cream? Guys, I don't know what to do. So let me know in the comments below what you think I should do with this. Like, do I use this, then buy the full size, or do I not buy the full size? But yeah, I've really been implementing this into my makeup game lately. Then we've got the Milk Hydro Grip Primer and the Wee Sherry Beauty Crop Primer, which these primers are both sticky, tacky bases. Like, you know, I love the Milk Primer a little bit more than the Wee Sherry one, just because this has been a long-lasting thing in my makeup kit, whereas the Wee Sherry one's quite new. And it did only just go viral on TikTok. But yeah, I'll keep 2 primers anyway, just in case. Next up, and this has been a statement in my makeup kit since like 2014, 2018. This is the P. Louise Rumor 2 base. I used to get Rumor 1, but they didn't have it in stock, so I got Rumor 2, I guess. But yeah. Oh, sorry. Like, for your eyeshadow to stick, for anything to stick down, this is the shit. Next up, now this is a discontinued product, but I'm still going to show you because it is a collection video. This, and it still smells beautiful. This is the Kiko Milani 2019 bronzer Christmas collection. Like, I don't think I opened this in 2019 though, because I already had a good bronzer. I bought it in 2020. It does say 18 months, but like, there's not a dent in it. There is not a single dent in it yet, and I use this nearly every, well, now that I've got the bronze book, I'll drift away from this, but I will be coming back to it because it's such an amazing product. Okay, we've only got a few things left. My Doll Beauty lash applicators. You can get any lash applicators. These just came in a mystery box, so I thought, if I've got them, why don't I use them? The best glue on the market is the Duo Glue. I don't know why it says there, do not freeze, and don't ask me. But don't freeze your glue, people. Oh, shit. Like, I do need to get some backups of this. Like, I've only got this and this one. So I do need to get a few of these. But yeah, this is the best clear glue on the market. And why? You're gonna ask, why should I get it when, yes, it is an expensive glue at like $6.99, but the last time I bought one of these was like 2-3 years ago. Like, they do last a long time. Even though it says 12 months on here, I personally keep them until they've gone out of use. And if it had gone out of date, I'm sure I'd be blind by now, but considering I'm not, we're all good. So you're asking me, why should you use it? Literally, we had gale force winds and a storm the other day. I went out in lashes, them lashes stuck all the way through the storm. Next up is my Fenty Beauty Diamond Bomb How Many Carrots Are Highlighter. I was going to say eyeshadow palette then. Like, this highlight is such a beautiful highlight. I always press down because I'm a bit heavy-handed, apparently. I really, really do like this. And, like, I will swatch some of this stuff, but I will not be swatching all of it. There is way too much to get through. Like, literally, this section alone is nearly 10 minutes long. We've got the Huda Beauty Pound Cake Powder. I've been using this for nearly a year or two now. I got this before it went viral on TikTok last year. So, yeah, in your face, TikTok. I was before my time. What's the saying? I was before the time or something. Last but not least is my Airbrush Flawless Foundation. Stays all day and night. Long wear Charlotte Tilbury foundation. This foundation just smells so nice, and it glides on my skin so much better than other foundations. Like, if you're not using the Charlotte Tilbury foundation, what are you doing? Like, I used to use the what's it called? Excuse me. Sorry guys, I'm having to record these at night because there's too much noise in the day for me to be doing anything. What was I saying? I used to use the Urban Decay All Nighter one, but considering Urban Decay, and don't ask why, because it was their most popular item, Urban Decay decided to discontinue it and just move on. Like, they moved on like nothing happened. Like, I'm guessing they got their bag and we can fuck off now, can't we? Okay, next items are made by Mitchel. Now, before I start, I do just want to say I have every single brush from the ski collection. I ordered the whole ski collection and got all the brushes, you know, Walla Bam Bob's your uncle and he's your aunt. That shouldn't be in there. You know, I'm finding it really hard to find places for brushes now because my face brush holder is getting a bit tight in there. Yeah, I won't fit any more in. So yeah, there's the brushes. I've got 3, 4, 5 of the sponges, but I've only got 3 to hand. Also in here is the NYX Cosmetics glitter, and this glitter, I need to get some more of these. I love this glitter, as you can tell. Then I've got my Made by Mitchel Flesh Part cream pigment in the shade Coral Kisses. Haven't even touched that yet. Then I've got my Made by Mitchel Shine Slimes. One in the shade... Where's the shade? One in the shade Mermaid Scales. And why don't... I don't remember this... Oh, that's because the shades are on the bottom. This one's in Mermaid Scales. And this one's in Amber Sunshine. I like both of these. Both of these look so nice under your foundation. Well, I haven't tried this one under my foundation yet, but this one is so fucking nice under your foundation. You only need a pump or 2. I was stupid. I went with 3 or 4 pumps and, you know... Next up are the mini things. I say the mini things, like, they're not really mini, but... well, this is mini. This is the Les Blush Ski Resort Ski Dance Relax Mini Blush Palette. I haven't tried this yet. I've swatched them all, and they all swatch really, really nicely, like you would expect with Made by Mitchel. Just put that one there. Hello. I would just say with this, like I've said with the other palettes, be careful because they are so pigmented. The first time I applied one of Mitchel's press blush, this is also a press blush in the shade Hint of Innocence. When you're applying these, you only have to go with 1 or 2 dabs. Like, it's not rocket science. Next up is the colour cases. Now, I've got all 4 of the big ones. Like, I love these things. Like, to the core. Now, you've got... Let me see if I remember this. The Essentials. That ain't the Electrics. I'll just call that the normal one. The Electrics, I think. And... I can't remember. What is this one? This one was the Halloween one. I can't remember that one. I've only used the white out with that one anyway. And I've got the Coral Taurus. The Coral Taurus. What? I think this one's the colour corrector one. I think this one's the colour... No, it's not, but... It's just a mini pastel one, basically. I think I'm going to spend most of my time putting most of this stuff back. Like, these aren't even in the same drawer as the other things I'm about to show you. Now, the other things I'm about to show you are definitely maybe quite concerning. Oh wait, now I've got 2 more things to show you in here. Next up is the medium curve case. The light curve case just won't work for me, never will, because it's too light. The medium, on the other hand, I have tried out a few shades. This is the best shade for me for bronzer, for contour. Medium, I mean, light might work for you guys if you have quite a very light complexion and your foundation isn't that dark. But I'd say if your foundation is like 5 or 6 shades darker than number 1 in your foundation, whatever your foundation is, I'd say go for the medium, but completely up to you guys. I do love my curve case. Last but not least, from this Made by Mitchel stuff, we have every single eyeliner. Now, I did ask my nan to try and sharpen these, and she did. And that's what I have left. Not even half an eyeliner pencil. So, I guess I've got to get some more. Like, you could tell which ones have been sharpened and which ones haven't. Or maybe you can't. Because the white one seems to have a lot more than any other one. But hey ho, these are my eyeliners. I use these on a day-to-day basis when doing makeup. Back to the top, we now have all of our blush lights, and our beam and booms. But first off, we have one lip liner, All Lip No Trip in the shade Won't Bite. That is all the lip liners I have from Made by Mitchel. And the blur, this could go really bad, but I am about to swatch all of my blur shades. So, first off, we have Melon Sorbet, which is like a beautiful coral tone blush. Like more coral, orange sort of thing. After Melon Sorbet, we have Shady Business. So I'm guessing this is more of like a contour, because if you want to use this as a blush, you go ahead, but not gonna lie, I wouldn't. Next up is Love Lies. like, this one's more probably like a pastel one, so you might have tried a bit more than usual on this one. I'm not quite sure. That one's Love Lies. No, actually, it looks alright, to be honest. This one's from the Pride collection. It's called Safe. Oh, blue blush. Yes, please. Like, this was, I think this was one of the very first blushes I bought in the shade Safe. Next up is from the Pride collection again, a blush in the shade Happy. Now, if you don't remember, made by Mitchel's very first collection, well, to me, it was the Pride collection. It might have been something before that, but this is the one, this is the very first one I remember buying, considering I followed Mitchel for one of the longest times. Next up is a Shy Boy, or as Mitchel says it, a Shy Boy. Well, it's not just Mitchel who says it like that, but, you know, these might become very difficult to take off. Again, from the Pride collection, Respect. You never know when you need a green blush. R-E-S-P-C-T, and I find what it means to me. R-E-S-P-C-T, take care of TCB. You got 1998. This is again from the Pride collection. Like, I just feel like light colours, like yellow, you have to sort of work into the skin. Like, that yellow would not suit my skin, but if I mix it, like if I put a bit of black in there. This one is Peach Sugar. It's like a Shy Boy, but more red. Like, you've got more red in there than anything else. Yeah, so I'd probably mix it with a bit of black or something, just to, you know. Next one is Milk Mix. I don't know, this wasn't from the Pride collection. This is more to like mix with any shade to make it a bit lighter. You know. Next up from the Pride collection again is Loud. Like, this is just a nice orange. Now, the Pride collection was a few years ago now, I think so. Oh, actually, it might have been last year, I don't know. But yeah, that definitely ain't no straight line, bitch. Don't know what's happening with that, but hey ho, get over it. Next from the Pride collection is Believe. Like, you could tell when some of them are from the Pride collection because the names and the font. Like, if I grab, what was this? Darling Peach and Believe, the font on the Pride collection was a lot more thicker than it was on here. Next up, we are going to swatch Darling Peach. That is a beautiful coral. No, it's not even coral. It's like a light brown. I might struggle getting these off. Next up is Cherry Cola. I thought I didn't have this shade. Maybe I do. Next up is Cherry Cola. I love this blush. Oh. Blushes don't have any, well, no blush that I have has any scent to it. Next up is Pink Lynx. This is a shimmery liquid blush. I do like this one. I need to use it a lot more. Next up is Unique, which again, from the Pride collection, which I am not going to swatch there. Same again, that wouldn't work with my skin tone because my skin tone is way too light to have a green like that on there. Next up is one of my favourite blushes, and that's called Pink Frosting. Literally, if you guys can hear, my phone never stops. There's your pink frosting. And I know you can hear it because it does my head in. Next up is Peony Passion. And that's like a peachy brown. Yeah, I would say like a little peachy brown. And even lighter than light brown maybe. And last but not least in the blush is Posy Rosy. Literally also one of my favourite blushes ever. And it's right there. Might as well do the other, might as well do the highlights while I've got this in my hand. So our first highlight is Swiss Kiss. This is just a pure white highlight. Like a pure white liquid highlight, but you'll see what I mean in a minute. Like, this is such a beautiful highlight. So cute. Next up is Iceberg. This is Iceberg. Next up is Clear as Day. Now Clear as Day is like a nude highlight but with a purple pink reflex. Like, some of these are just too amazing to miss. Would it work easier if I done that? Yes, it would. Okay, next up, excuse me, is Fairy Kitten. This is my favourite blush. Well, blush lights. Is this blush lights? And there's Fairy Kitten. Now I should remember this one. Space XO. This is, most definitely you can tell what this is. This is just a deep purple highlight. Like, some of these you just can't compare to. Like, no brand will ever compare to some of these blushes and highlights and stuff like that. Next up is Drip Drip. I think this is a Drip Drip XL. No, it's not. I think I've got a Drip Drip XL though. Drip Drip is so nice. I haven't used Drip Drip yet. Before people start coming for me, I don't know what it looked like on my skin, because it's a nice silver tone. It might not suit my light skin tone. Might suit a darker skin. It's a beautiful, beautiful tone. Last but not least is Frosty Feels. I think this one came with the ski collection as well. There it is there. It's so beautiful. And we might as well do the blush sticks as well. So this is the blush in the shade Creamy Bellini. Just right there. It's such a beautiful shade. And I'll be right back to do the lip glosses. Okay, so next up is the Beams and Booms. This is the Beam lip gloss in the shade Natural Nights. I think they're called these the blush sticks or something like that anyway. Okay, it's such a pretty colour. I've used this one, it is so nice. We're just going to jump over to my other hand because I can't get both hands dirty, not going to lie. Next up is a Boom liquid lipstick in the shade Sorbet Sipping. It's like it's a nice nude. Like with the Booms, you don't get glittering because they're liquid lipsticks. With the Beams, like I don't, well, not all Beams, but this is a Beam lip gloss. This is in the shade Apple Bite. I love this gloss. That is Apple Bite. Taking a fucking piss. This is the Beam in the shade Peri Twinkle. Which is like a very, very shimmery blue. Give me a sec. We are back. I do have two of these. These are called See Right Through You. These are literally just a clear gloss. Quite literally a clear gloss. Which is this one. Yep. Where's the other one? And here's the other one. Next up is a Bear, which is a lip oil. This is in the shade Pushing Peas. I do have another lip oil, but it's over there. So this ain't really classed as a gloss as such, as classed more as skincare. Also talking about skincare, if you guys want to see my whole skincare collection, please let me know in the comments down below. Also guys, please do not forget to like, comment and subscribe. I am back now. I don't know how many times a week I'll be uploading, but if these fucking lip glosses carry on, I tell you now, they'll be going to lip gloss heaven. Finally. Next is another Boom, which is in the shade Bear With. I love this Boom. It's like a light brown. Next up is No More Tears. How is it so hard to open? Again, this is a gloss. And as you can see, it has some green reflexes. Oh, I've got another See Right Through You as well. I mean, See Right Through. Okay, I didn't know I had three. Lucky me. Next up is Candy Cane. Candy Cute. Of course, guys, it's pink. This is my absolute favourite gloss. just deal with it. Next one is Life in Plastic. Same again, but this is a matte liquid lipstick. Life in Plastic. And to finish off the pinks, we have Let's Go Party, which I'll tell you now next. Oh no, wait, we've still got a few more pinks. Well, pinky purples, pinks. Let's Go Party, right there. Like, guys, I would suggest to get some of these because some of these are being discontinued. I don't know what is. I don't know how many. So I would suggest go and get some. This is in the shade Gimme Small. Like, you could just see these shades are getting lighter and lighter, especially these nudes. Next up is a Boom in the shade Chalet Girl. Gotta hold it like that again because we're going onto my hand. There's Chalet Girl and there's Gimme Small. Next up is a Lip Beam lip gloss in the shade Superfood. This is like a pink with a hassle dazzle of purple. I've just noticed I have more glosses than anything. Like, I have more glosses than liquid lipsticks or and this is IRL. This is one of my favourite lip glosses made by Mitchel. Top one is IRL. Okay, might as well swatch the Flesh Pot as well. Is this a Flesh Pot? Yes, it is. Forgot what shade I said this was. Coral Kisses, of course. And I'm just gonna go wipe all these off. Next draw down is mostly part of a brand that I do not support anymore. So I will not be showing them. But I'll show what else. I'll show the other things that are in here. Like, this is all my lipsticks, lip glosses, stuff like that. Like, I can't wait to get a better collection. I've got the MAC limited edition as well. Is that it? Yeah, that's it. Okay, first off, we're going to start with Plouise. These are the lip drips. Let's go. Let's go, people. This is the lip drip in the shade Sitting Pretty. This is the lip drip in the shade Growing and Glowing. This one here. This is a lip drip in the shade Frosted Fantasy. This is a beautiful lip drip. Where is it? Oh, there it is. I'm gonna have to bring out the trusted light, aren't I? Where's Frosted Fantasy? There. Yep. Okay, I'm going to turn this light off because it's about to run out and it's getting really hot. Next up is the matte. Actually, no, we won't go into MAC yet. We're going to the NYX Fat Lip Oil in the shade Newsfeed. Now, like, I did try these and I don't like them. Like, I had the intention and the idea that because they're called fat lip oils, you thought... Oh, sorry, they're called fat lip drip oils. You would think that they'd make your lips look fat. Next up is the Morphe Stick lipstick. Excuse me. For fuck's sake. Passionate. In the shade Passionate, which is a lovely pink tone. Better not be a fucking hair on that bitch. Knock a bitch out. That is Passionate. I don't think you need a microscope to see that. Next up is the Plouise Bad Intentions Insane Lip, so you can slay all day. Cosmetic base, but I use these as a lip gloss, which, not gonna lie, if you really wanted to, I think that's what they're intended for, is a lip gloss anyway. Next up is Elf, and this is the Elf lip plumping gloss in the shade Mauve Lady Dame. Mauve, however you say it. Oh no, Mauve must be the colour. It's in the shade Lady Dame. And we're going to go down here. Like, I use this as a topper for some of my lip gloss, some of my lipsticks. I use it as like a sticky base if I want to put glitter on my lips or something like that. Next up is the Elf Lip Plumping Gloss, which is in the shade Sparkling Rose, sorry. Gosh, why is there so many names on here? That can go right next to its sister. Last for the Elf stuff is the Elf Lip Lacquer in the shade Cherry Bomb or Bomb Cherise. And you can go next to your sister. But because this is a lip lacquer, it's not going to show up as much as the lip plumping gloss is. Done that one. Done that one. Next up is the hashtag Give Them Lala Beauty lipstick in the shade The Beach. Now we're moving on to MAC. This is MAC's liquid lipsticks, which retail for £26 each. This is the black liquid lipstick in the shade Caviar. Now, I'm not going to lie, guys. I don't think I'm going to fit everything in. I don't think I'm going to be able to make this whole video tonight. Like, this video is already quite long. Then we've got the matte stick lipstick in the shade Candy Yum Yum. Now, if you know me, I love pink, so don't diss the pink. Don't ever diss the pink. Or in Mac's words, don't diss the Candy Yum Yum. This is the limited edition MAC shade in the shade Red Hearting. I do need to go back to MAC and get some of these. Like, this is one of my favourite red lipsticks. Smells so nice as well. So, let me go and see what the other drawer's like. And I'll let you guys know what I'm doing.